So, first thing I kind of wanted to ask about is, I mean, you've seen them before. What makes their offensive attack so challenging to plan for? Because they just get going so quickly.
They do. I mean, they're really good with their cutting. There are very few mistakes on their offense. They really know how to get behind our backer, and they really read our shift through the backside of our zone. So they don't make many mistakes. And there were times that we caused turnovers, and we just could not seem to get that ball down the field. So I mean, I'm glad to continue to see them. We get better against them every time we see them.
Yeah, and kind of playing off of that, obviously, you have seen them 3 years in a row now. What are the next steps, to prepare for next season, although that's a ways away?
Well, first thing for this year was remaining competitive, and I was really proud of how my girls worked their butts off from one end of the field to the other, causing turnovers, continue to be a pain through transition. Offensively, we're getting some good looks. I think defensively, continuing to cover that middle. Sometimes, we would leave a girl to cover a drive from the top, and we'd leave them open in the middle. So our communication backside just needs to be a lot quicker, and the anticipation needs to be there. So just a lot more quicker footwork on our defense.
I know that the Buffalo News published a story a couple days ago about how you guys kind of started slowly, but you really pulled it together as the season went along. Talk a little bit about how important this team was and the way that it improved as the year went along and kind of showed that you can take those steps to keep improving.
Yeah, I mean, we came in, we had a little bit of we started off hot a bit, and then we had probably a week and a half in the middle of the season where we kind of had a dip. We weren't working like we needed to through the middle. We weren't getting the ground balls that we wanted. And so, to see them come out of that little rough patch in the middle of the season and buckle down and work through the midfield really set us up for our postseason. We just need to continue to do that and to continue to work hard against these Section 5 teams, and then the skills will come. I was really happy with how. Sorry, that's my fault. I was really happy with their effort from beginning to end. My kids never gave up, and you saw it in the last 5 minutes. We put in 2 goals against them. So we can be competitive. It's just cleaning up the little things, because if you make those the little mistakes, and Section 5 makes you pay for it. Victor in particular.
Yeah, and this my final question is a more general one. But what are the emotions after a loss like this, especially considering we keep getting right here, but we're still trying to keep pushing a little further?
We came away from this one seeing the positives. That last quarter, we held them to 0 goals. We had a great defensive stand for probably about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we got a caused turnover coming back down. So just continuing to see the positives and to keep building the girls up so that we take the momentum into our off season for next year.